So that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah, that was an impressive run by Broomball. He had a crease to the left. He saw the hole, and he just – I don't know. Did he get touched?
I don't know.
I don't think – if we were playing two-in touch, I don't think he would have been down.
My spotter says he did not get touched.
Yeah, I don't think he got touched.
Well, and like you said, Blake went to the left. He saw the crease. And then you could see those gears start to kick pretty quick, and at that point you could see it from up here in the box that they had nobody that was going to get him. And like you said, faster than they're accustomed to. Mm-hmm. You can't judge speed on film.
You can't practice against.
Nope.
All right, so Mason's going to put the ball back in play. 7-0 MU. Wow.
I always enjoy the referees for some reason like to chat up the kickers before they do kickoff. I always enjoy asking Mason what the
do they ever say what do they say?
What you talked about, yeah.
Wait for the whistle, I would say would be part of it.
No, it's always like, yeah, we did you guys a couple weeks ago and you did this and whatever. A little small talk.
Well, it's a good thing they woke this crowd up because we were really quiet before the game.
Ball's in play, a little sidewinder. It's going to hit about the goal line and go into the end zone off the goal post for a touchback. This ball just seems to carry, man. Mm-hmm. It's incredible.
I don't think he didn't hit it. I don't think he hit it exactly like he wanted, but got enough on it.
Just carries. All right.
Well, and, as we're talking here, with a team that wants to grind the clock and keep it out of our hands, the last thing they want is to get behind because we want to force them to throw. And you can see their tight splits right now. Their linemen, they're about 6 inches apart, which is extremely tight.
Zach Stevens at quarterback in a pistol look. Gets the snap. He's going to throw a quick. Oh, he's going to pull down. He pulls it down, and he gets to the outside. And a good run for Zach. He gets all the way to the 32 for a first down, gain of 12. And you can see his quickness there.
Fake the throw, got us off balance, and then cut it outside.
So Davis, I'm sorry, not Davis, but Stevens at times will be a running back, but that time he was in the quarterback position. So 1st and 10 on the first play for the Knights.
He's thrown it 18 times for 119 yards.
And he's got like 3 touchdown passes.
This time Caden Wooten is in the pistol, flanked left and right. Wooten's got it. A little shovel pass ahead to number 23, who gains 5 yards. That is Carson Russ, number 23, 6'1", 210-pound senior, for a gain of 5. And Ethan's down. Ethan Lane, number 73.
Yeah. John's out there.
I wonder if that's the one that's been bothering him.
He's doing his own range of motion right now. 2nd down and 4 when we come back. Gain of 6.
Just getting a lot of movement there with it.
And he's up.
He's going to run on. That's
nice.
That's
good
great.
News, yes.
Yep, good to see.
Well, and when you've had an injury, you come back and you get healthy and you have some pain down there, there's an immediate psychological thing that goes on, and I'm sure that's part of I don't want to move. And
right.
But once he felt confident and he got up and was able to run off the field.
So 2nd and 4 now. Stevens in the pistol. This time the quarterback is split out right. Looks like a power run right, it is. And he follows his blockers. He's just going to be short. 3rd down and 1. And no, we've got a first down mark from the near side official. So 1st and 10. So 3 plays, 2 first downs for the Knights.
And doing what Coach Antonity said they would do. Tight splits, smash mouth. Happy to get 3 or 4 yards each play.
And this is something we haven't seen this year, where somebody's going to run right at our size, not be cute, not try to hide anything.
Snap.
23.
Pitch forward. It's pass. And no gain that time.
Yeah, and to note, we see a lot, when you look at their stats, Wooten has got 133 pass attempts, but those two have actually been passes.
Right.
To 23 because he's shuffling the ball forward.
So give Rust a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 42-yard line, 10:32 and counting on the stadium clock. First quarter, if you're just joining us, MU scored on the opening kickoff a 99-yard return from Blake Broomball. Now 2nd and 9. He's going to follow power, and again, he's going to get 3 yards. And it'll be about 3rd down and 6. And the bells will ring on the first 3rd down of the game.
71.
Tackled that time by Cabot Fetters.
And Lane is back out there, which is good to see. I'll tell you what, this crowd's charged up tonight, aren't they?
are.
That's great.
Chance of defense here on 3rd down and 6. Wooten's got it. He's going to look to throw. He throws over the middle, and it's knocked down. Cooper Brown knocked it down. It's going to be 4th down and 6, first decision of the game, and they're going to bring the punting unit in.
Good play by Cooper.
Gossett also punts.
And he's going to punt to Blake. They kick to him. Will they punt to him?
Snap is good. Gossett gets it up into the air. It's a high
Well,
floater.
that's a good punt.
It's going to hit about the 15 and roll to the 10 and out of bounds. A really good punt.
That's a nice punt. A lot of air under it.
And so the Bulldogs on offense for the first time. 1st and 10 from the 10.
The Bulldog football on their 10-yard line.
All right. Let's see what Coach Pierce has in store here on this first possession.
Let's see which poison that Greenon's going to come out. Are they going to go with a 3-man front or a 5-man front and try to stop the run? Or are they going to concede to, looks like right now they've got 5 down with the cover 3.
2 receivers left. Snap. And a quick pass to Broomball, who cuts it up.
Nice
And he
block.
beats the corner. 25-30, and he's out of bounds at the 35. Run out of bounds by Caden Wooten. But a gain of 20 yards as it's marked at the 30. 1st and 10. Just a one-on-one.
Nice block there by Cooper. Blake just about got the corner there.
It's nice to have a 6'4"
Yeah.
athletic guy blocking ahead of you, isn't it?
For sure.
2 receivers right this time.
They're still putting 5 up front.
Play clock at 10. Mortar under center. Play clock at 5. Snap. Looks to throw. And a quick slant to Brown. 40. And down at the 45 for a gain of 15 more.
Nice pitch and catch there.
So getting the receivers involved early here. 1 to Blake, 1 to Cooper. 2 first downs.
Well, and like we saw in the preview show, are they going to come out 3-man front, 5-man front? They have chosen the 5. They're going to stack the line to stop the run. We have weapons. We are going to throw the ball.
Same look left.
They appear to be in man coverage
Again,
as well.
the DBs are on islands out here. Same play to Broomball. And he cuts it up. First down all the way to the 43. Are they going to make an adjustment or just let us go down the field? Because right now it's one-on-one. And they have not had an answer.
Well, and what they're doing right now,
Nate's in good rhythm as well.
And he's walking up. He's reading what they're doing.
what was that? About, 11 yards? Sorry.
Yeah.
You're just guessing, aren't you?
No, it's 11.
Okay.
That's your job. This time we're going to hand it. And it's Foose. And Foose powers his way to the 42. Gain of 4, second down and 6. Tackled that time by Cal Ricks.
And again, watching how they're lining up, we were talking about their defensive backs. They appear to be in what's a man coverage, but they're so far off the ball. And Coach Pierce, we're going to get the ball out to our guys, let them make plays. And they haven't really made that adjustment yet.
Foose and Elam in the backfield. Mortar under center. He's got it. Throws a quick pass to Broomball. He makes a man miss, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 36-yard line.
Again, one-on-one out there. Throw it to Broomball, throw it to Brown.
Well, they're putting 9 guys in the box, and we're seeing a very high school version of a West Coast. Get it out. Let that be your run play.
So the first 3rd down of the game for the Dogs, and a big play here for Greenon as well on 3rd and 2. Snap, it's up the middle to Elam, who powers his way to a first down all the way to the 30.
Nice run by Elam.
Good drive started here for the Dogs. 1st and 10, 30-yard line.
And that's, getting a gain of 6 with 9 in the box is not a – but because of how Blake has started and we've been able to throw the ball, any movement from Blake is going to completely get the attention of their defense. So that hard motion right there, got their defense to kind of soften up and start to look, and that gave us enough room running right up the middle.
Brown's out here on the numbers, one-on-one. Play clock is at 5. And he wants to reset to 25. This time in the pistol, flanked to the left and right. Mortar's got it. He's going to throw it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Oh, play that Bulldog fight song. It's 13-0, and he went right by number 4, Seth Richnowski, for a touchdown.
Nice throw by Mortar. Just get it up there and get it past the defender and let Broomball go catch it.
So 13-0, a 90-yard drive.
In less than 3 minutes.
Mortar, a perfect passing rating so far. Here's Grudich. Snap, set, kick, and it is good. 14-0, and we are not halfway through quarter number 1 on OHSAA Round 1 playoff action.
And, a nice drive by the Bulldogs. Quite a few short throws, a couple runs there, Foose, Elam, and then the dagger going deep to Broomball.
And you got to love looking down at the sideline. You're seeing Nate and Coach Pierce talk, and Nate's got the vision of what they're doing, what their calls are, how they're adjusting. But you can tell Coach Pierce is completely ready for any defense they're throwing at us right now, and he's just taking full advantage of basically the poison they're picking.
I'll be curious to see in their next defensive possession if they try to change it up.
Well, they have to do something.
Yeah.
And that time they, kind of stepped up because all the short passes, and he was by him. .6:42 left here in the opening quarter. 14-0 MU. Another touchback for Mason.
Well, and when you talk about passing schemes, when it's a lot of dink and dive, short passes, because they're given cushion, that cushion starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And then at that point, guess what you get to do? That's when you get to stretch the field and go over the top.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the Steelers could get that kind of a philosophy.
Well,
might help a little bit. Might want to throw a ball over 8 yards.
Couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
No. I think
So you're saying you're not happy with your Pittsburgh Steelers?
I'm not happy with my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
How's that?
But we have 6 rings, so it's okay.
We do. Stevens. Oh, he breaks through. And another good run for Zach. He's got at least 13 yards.
It's a good run.
All the way to the 33.
Nice hole, too. He had a nice hole to run in. Got 5 deep for anybody who was got a hand on him.
And he seems to be a very patient runner. He's staying behind his blockers, and he's a good-sized kid. I mean, he's listed at 6'4", 200 pounds.
Athletic.
Yep.
But he's a basketball guy.
We can find out.
I don't know that, but I bet he is.
You're gonna.
He's a wing. He's a 6'4" wing.
So 1st and 10 for the black and white here. They've already had 3 first downs. Looked like that was motion, and it was. Yep, a little lean forward that time by number 86. Called him Bradley, leaned forward, and it's going to cost the Knights 5. 1st and 15. And that's the kind of penalty that really hurts the kind of offense like this.
No, absolutely.
And Coach Antoni's talked about that.
I don't know if I told you guys this or not. Kristen Dickinson will be here tonight.
Yes.
She will be
What?
here. She's
And
in the
Hold
crowd.
on.
I've already seen her.
She's
actually.
not. Oh, she is in the crowd.
Yes.
She's
She's
already here.
right there, right on the right, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So, yes, Kristen's in the house. Should be on the mic.
Such a tight formation. Wooten a little pop pass, and that's not going to go anywhere.
85 on the tackle.
Nowhere for him to go.
Connor Yates on the tackle.
Was that 23 on the carry?
That was a pass
Or
to
I'm
number
sorry,
8.
on the pass.
Yes. Zach Stevens that time with the football. So they tried to get it to him in a different way, and it didn't work. 2nd and 15.
It's almost like a chest pass in basketball.
It's really tough to stat. And just so you know,
it's not like a pitch. It's
a pass.
literally like a
but
two-handed.
by rule, it's a pass,
For
which is
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Greenon's very confused here. 5 on the play clock. Stevens has it. He's going to look to pass. It's a one-on-one situation with Broomball, who turns and almost intercepted it. Oh, he ran with him and almost got it. Caden Wooten was the man
that was
trying
pretty
to
neat.
catch it.
Nice
Like-
play by Broomball. Do you mean the play or the flip up?
The flip up. He does not play basketball.
Really? Huh. Surprising. 6'4" athletic guy like that?
And they were, when we played them in the summer, they didn't have a lot of size, so he's a kid that would help them.
Surprising.
3rd and 15.
Nice play by Blake. Did the right, ran with him, turned his head at the right time, got a hand on the ball, exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Just so everybody knows, my unofficial stats are going to be awful because of how this little shovel
Because
pass.
of the passes.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right. Wooten looks to throw. He cuts back. And he runs into a number of Bulldogs who are going to bring him down. And they held their lanes. Ethan held his lane. Number 73 forced him back inside. That was tackled by
Looks like
Carter
Greg and
Burner,
Burner. Yeah.
number 6.
Greg and Burner.
Good discipline by Lane.
Absolutely.
Kept us contained. Didn't let him outside.
So Greenon will have to punt. They lost 5 on the initial first down, the false start, and they stuck there.
So what I'd like to know is with Wooten at quarterback, of his attempts, how many have been – that's a good kick airtime-wise.
And it bounces back and is downed at the 48-yard line.
How many of his passes have been of that shuffle? Because today,
5 of
anything
6.
downfield has been from what's his face? Yeah,
Old what's his face?
old Johnny what Stevens.
Yeah.
Old Johnny what's his face.
Yep. You're right.
So you wonder, is that something that they do?
It has to be.
Yeah.
And they're missing again their number 1 receiver. Wade Davis is out tonight. Dogs in the familiar 2-receiver set right. Foose and Elam in the backfield. This time it's Foose on a counter. And he's going to power his way to the 46. It's a gain of 5, second down and 5.
Good hard run.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm gonna hit you with a trivia question here. On the next possession.
3:41 and counting here on the clock. It's 14-0. MU.
I already told Barnesy. I don't think you guys will get it, but when I give the answer, you guys will go. You'll agree 100% with the comparison.
I love those. Connor Gibson in.
Second down and 4. It looks like a backwards pass to Broomball. I would count that as a run, Coach. It's going to be tackled out of bounds by number 12, Stevens. Wooten.
Do you think it was backwards? I don't know.
I do.
All right, you guys ready for
Do
this?
it either way.
Okay. Linebacker Ozzie Gregg has recorded 100 tackles this season. Who was the last Bulldog to chalk up 100 tackles in a single season? And this player reminds me of
Ozzie Gregg.
Of Ozzie. Similar, very similar player, similar playing style. A couple years ago.
I think it was clippings to the video. Had 100 tackles. What did I do?
5 on the play clock. Snap. It's a wheel route. No, it's a slant. Oh, my goodness. Cooper Brown. Oh, it's a little post pattern, and it's a touchdown. They've got no answer.
Mortar back there throwing darts. Nice throw, nice catch, nice touchdown.
Cal Ricks trying to stay with Cooper, and they had a wheel route open, and he went with the post instead and wide open. Mr. Mortar is perfect on the night. It's 20-0.
Okay, I'm still pondering this. It's a middle linebacker.
Yep. A couple years ago.
I got it. Colton Jacoby.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Yes.
Ding. Yep, you're right. Because doesn't he kind of remind you of
He
Colt?
does. Little
Kick yourself, ain't
undersized,
good.
but just
But
tough,
tough.
flies all over the place.
Yep.
Yep, I would
Yep.
agree.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good for you guys.
tell you what, I'm out. I'm done. That's the last trivia I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. But when I read that, I was like, yeah, Colton and Ozzie are very similar. Little undersized, like you said, but fly all over the field and just get their nose in tackles all the time. So, yep, Colton Jacoby.
Well, both our middle linebackers are not your prototypical looking middle linebackers.
Right. Carter.
And they're both completely different kids.
Yeah.
But they're not big, but
they're making tackles.
they're making tackles and they're
doing their job.
yeah.
So there you go. You guys are 1 for 1.
So do we turn our sights to next week yet, or what? What are we doing here? Just kidding. 3:06 here.
Not yet.
We've
gonna have to
been
keep it up.
doing this all year. We've had running time games every game that we've done, I believe,
Yeah, you're right.
except for Valley View on the road. We
Valley
didn't
View's
do
the
that
only game that was not a running clock.
Yeah, so 9 of the 10. This one is well on its way. Because traditionally, if you don't score in this early, you don't score.
Mm-hmm.
We have not given up a point in the third quarter this year. That's a little low runner. And it pops up about the 6-yard line.
Tell when he hit it.
My goodness, what a tackle.
He just grabbed him with one hand.
Jordan Foose. Looked like he might get the corner. And Foose grabbed him and put him down at the 16-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. 3 minutes left on the clock here, first quarter. Just joining us, 21-0. Red and white. They have not been stopped.
All right. See if they're going to stick with what they do.
They do
So
what they
12's
do.
in. This is going to be a run or a shuffle pass. And that's actually handoff.
Little handoff. And they run right into Cooper Brown. The ball was loose, and they're going to mark him down, and I'm not sure about it.
That gets preventative officiating.
I think it's a miscall.
Okay. Was that number 8 on the carry?
Yes. Gain of 1. Again, trying to get Stevens the ball as many times as possible in different ways. 2nd down and 9.
And here comes the quarterback flanked out. So Wooten is flanked out. So
Stevens will.
This is going to be Stevens' run or looking to throw downfield, possibly.
Rick's in motion. Looks to be a one. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I believe that would be a sack.
We've got a score that is of pertinent information Arrows of Preble Shawnee 14, Greenview nothing, first quarter.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
Did not expect to hear that.
I did not either.
Interesting.
Courtesy of my number one spotter, Caleb Barnes.
There you go. Very good. Good call.
dynamite add in, Marty.
Third down, 11. 3 receivers set to the right. Wooten's got it. He's rolling right. Looking to throw. Oh, Connor Yates! Put him down. The 6'5 senior said, "That's my sack, boy."
About a 10-yard loss.
All the way to the 5. And Greenon's walking off the field, dejected.
And they better not kick this to Broomball.
And now, well, and this is a tough spot because you know what they're saying. Let's just make sure we get the kick out.
Got to get it out.
Just get out of the end zone, and you got 8 back there.
1 minute left in the quarter.
I'd almost run out of the back of the end zone and take the 2 points.
Snaps high. And he gets it off. It's a little roller. It's going to hit about the 36.
Pick it
Kick
up,
to the
Broomball.
left.
Pick it up.
Blake decides not to pick it up, and it's going to die right at the 43.
Okay, probably the smart decision. That was
If you're not comfortable.
That was the fan in me that wanted to see him pick it up. The coach in me is probably happy with that decision.
So great starting position here for the Dogs.
Okay, another trivia question because I think you guys will get this one too. I'm really trying to build up your self-confidence. All right, you ready? Greenon is a member of the Ohio Heritage Conference, OHC. What 2 other OHC members have the Bulldogs faced on the gridiron after this play?
Can we look?
I know one. Maybe. Snap. Oh, my goodness. Wide open. It's Foose. Cuts it up at the 30, and he's down at the 29. There's nobody out here on these people. No one. 31 seconds left in the quarter. There'll be one more play as the play clock is under 30. 1st and 10.
Well, Greenview. We played Greenview in the playoffs a couple years ago.
Greenview,
Yeah, that's one.
and
That was mine. Thanks, Coach.
Russell, you need to get this one.
So it's Russell's
Yep.
era.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Springfield Catholic.
Correct.
12 on the play. Oh, it's a screen. Oh, he fell. It's Dewey.
Dewey Fields.
Dewey Fields
Yeah, sneaky little
with the
guy.
tackle.
Tell you what.
He's good out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first quarter with the score. MU 21. Greenon nothing.
Did you see how excited all 3 of us were to make the Dewey Field call?
Dewey Fields was. Dewey. He, he's really good on a Friday night.
Yeah.
I think Michael could have gone a long way there.
Yeah, he could have.
Dewey had a few tackles the other night in the Powder Puff game.
Yep, that's true.
Guys all over the place.
It'll be 2nd down and 8 when we come back. Dewey Fields.
And at halftime, not only am I going to have Kristen Dickinson
Oh,
up
my
here,
gosh. I can't even believe
we're
it.
going to have the Miami Valley Tennis Coaches Association Coach of the Year, one Kevin Brackman.
Wow.
And we're hopefully going to have Miss First Team Selection Area Tennis Shannon Broomball,
All at halftime?
who had an outstanding season. So we're going to have a little Kristen Dickinson, and then hopefully Coach Brackman and Shannon Broomball.
So when Coach Brackman comes up here, there will be 4 Coaches of the Year in the booth at the same time. Do you know that?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
That's true.
That's a trivia question right there.
That's right, man. We'll take it.
Toot my own horn.
We'll
And
take-
your horn.
That's
and
why people
your
gotta have.
horn.
That's why people gotta have a lanyard pass to get up
That's
here.
right. I got one.
High profile.
2nd down 8. Mortar in the pistol this time, flanked. He's going to look to throw.
He's got Yates.
Mortar
Yep,
does
there
have
he
Yates.
is.
He's wide open. Oh, he got
my.
over. The safety made a nice play there because Connor was open. Wooten got over and knocked it down. It's
Probably should have been intercepted.
Well, Nate stared that down pretty hard.
So 3rd down and 8. That's Nate's first incompletion of the game. We are in field goal range. Here, 3rd and 8.
Dun, dun, dun. Are we not allowed to play the 3rd down gong?
I don't
in
know.
the playoffs?
Well, we don't
No, I
do
don't
it.
think so. I
Okay.
don't think so. You
Yeah.
can't do any of that stuff in the playoffs. No horn.
No fun.
Fake to Elam and a low throw to Broomball.
Did he catch that?
He did.
They said he did. He's trying to get away, and he almost did.
Dewey Field got him
Dewey
again.
Field, yeah.
I think he's close to a first
Guys
down. He's
all
just
over the
short.
place.
Greenon man down. That's number 4, Seth Ridnofsky. And he is on his back. It's going to be 4th down and about 1. That ball bounced.
It certainly, I don't know.
Okay.
Some pretty strong hands by Broomball to catch that.
I'm going to venture to say that if it was in the college or the pro game, the red flag's coming out, and we may not have a shot.
I mean, the official was standing right there.
True.
Officials never miss calls.
He had a little better view than I did.
You're right. They don't. High school officials are. Well, we don't know about football, basketball. They definitely don't miss any
those guys
calls.
don't ever make a mistake.
Well, lo and behold, if you take a look, they have moved that to a first down at the 20. So they said that Blake got enough yardage for the first down. Now, this near side officials kind of walking over, taking a look. Yeah, he's going to maybe move that back.
Yeah, but. So how does he move it back?
Interesting discussion going on here. It really doesn't matter. I mean, if it's 4th and 1, we're just going to sneak it for a first anyway. Yep, they do have it 4th down now. And there go the
that's,
chains back.
The old fake out move.
That is all on that official on that side who moved
Yep.
the chains. The chains
Correct.
don't move themselves.
Correct.
Unless you're playing in Preble County or something. Sorry.
Sounds like there's a story there, Coach.
No. No story.
Okay.
Are we taking wagers on this quarterback sneak or?
I think 4 is going to carry it.
I think Pierce's quarterback sneak is stuff of legend.
And they're not covering up our center. So I'm going to go ahead and
He's
say
going to
yeah.
get 7 yards. Oh, he slipped.
Dewey Field got him, but I think he fell
He
forward
does.
enough.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, he got it.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yep. Okay.
First down.
Couple scores. Tip City 21-0 over Hillsboro. Centerville 13-0 over Northmont. Wayne over Fairmont 10-7.
That's a good game because Fairmont beat them earlier in the year.
Versailles 14-0 over National Trail in the second quarter. Tip's opponent, Trotwood over CJ 8-6.
Tight formation this time. Looking to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's Cooper Brown. Touchdown, Cooper Brown. And the Dogs lead 27-0.
Nice catch by Coop.
People running open now.
And trying to see if I got any other good scores for you. Everything else is 0-0 right now, but I don't think it hasn't been updated. Oh, do you know who Riverside's playing in the playoffs?
Do not.
Yeah, Lehman.
Lehman, yeah, 7-7 in the second quarter.
No, they got to play each
Really?
other again. That's funny.
Eaton, here's an upset in the making. Eaton 14, Bishop Fenwick 0.
Coach.
18, did you say?
14.
14.
Snap, set, kick, and good. 28-0. 11:07 left, second quarter. And this one's getting out of hand early.
Piqua 21-0 over Stebbins. Walpock over Wilmington. Tecumseh New Richmond tied 14-14.
Wonder what the
Anderson over Troy 7-0 in the second quarter.
I wonder what the touchdown passes in a playoff game record is, because it's being threatened, I'm sure.
Well,
That's 3.
Northeastern over Waynesville 14-3. And Brookville over Purcell Marion 14-0.
And that would Brookville could possibly be our third opponent.
Yeah, Brookville play. The winner of Brookville plays the winner of Northeastern.
Coldwater's over North Union.
We play the winner of Preble and Greenview.
Correct.
Yeah.
Here
it shows Preble 13-0, but that doesn't mean it's not 14. They just don't have the extra point on there yet.
That'd be amazing if Preble comes floating in here next.
Yeah,
It'd
next
be
week.
interesting. I mean, we've known they're a good team the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So maybe it's been I think they were 8-2 this year.
They're high flying passers too, aren't they? Isn't that their attack?
I think they got a running back. I
Oh,
think
do
they're
they?
more of a last year they were.
They were.
They had kind of an all everything quarterback.
Come on,
Low
dude.
liner with a
You
little
gotta do-
spinner. Uh-oh. Is
Oh,
it going to
stop.
get it? Is
Just
it going to get it? It is. Woo.
Somebody needs to be. I think somebody needs to practice some more kickoffs this week.
Kicker dad's not happy, to my right.
Yeah, he needs to be doing better than that.
He's just trying to keep it below the radar system.
Gotcha. So
So
now it's Versailles 20, Trail 0, 13-7 Centerville.
For sales and trail. Poor Blazers.
Yeah, they're hanging in there a little bit.
start their season with us and end
And
it
then
with
end it with
Versailles.
for sales.
No fun.
Snap.
8.
Counter to the right. And he
Oh.
breaks a tackle
Another one.
and gets 11.
He's a strong runner.
Kick Brown on that tackle.
Stevens and Brown fought his way back to make the tackle, but not after a gain of 11. First down.
For a first down.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs giving up an average of 2 yards per rush on the year. Giving up a few more tonight. As Mr. Stevens has had a nice night so far. He's got it again on a little pop pass. And this time he's going to run right in to the middle of the Dogs.
Yards in on that tackle. Zach Stevens had
How many yards you got him for, Rusty?
Looked like Ozzie Gregg.
Well, depends. That's
That's a pass.
a pass.
I know, but just passing.
On the ground, I've got him for 42 yards.
What about receiving?
He doesn't have any because both times they've run that to him twice, and the first time was for a 0 gain, and that was for 2.
So
Gotcha.
second down and 8.
So they need to quit doing that to him, or keep doing it, because we seem to sniff that out a little
Yeah.
bit better.
Yates and Tinnerman flip sides defensively this time. Oh my goodness! Jake Brown.
Hi, my name is Jake. Jake from State Farm.
Stevens with a -3. It's 3rd and 11.
Nice play by Jake.
That's one guy you better make sure you block play side.
Fetty the Funny Guy's had a lot of snaps tonight.
He has.
Yeah, good for Fetty.
Yeah.
third down.
Holtgren, Brown, Brazina. Looking to pin their ears back here on 3rd and 11. Yates and Tinnerman. 5-man front. Quick pass. And a good catch, but not enough as he steps out at the 33.
Brown takes him out of bounds. There's a flag on it.
Caden Wooten. There is a flag on the field.
Sideline.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Knights.
And they're going to punt. 9:04 left here in the second quarter.
Brings up fourth down.
4th down and 7.
See if Brewball can get to them. I mean, they're punting to him, but they're putting a lot of air under it.
And this time he's moved up a little bit. Zach Lovin moves up as well. Plants at the 48. Snap and flags.
Flag on play.
And an illegal motion here, or false start.
False start.
We'll move him back 5.
False start against the Knights.
And we'll try it again. Scoot up, broom ball. You're back too far. There you go.
Gossett to receive the snap about the 15. He's got it. And a high spinner all the way down to the 35. Blake's got it on the head of steam.
Touchdown.
50.
Nope.
And he's dragged down about the 48-yard line. Nice play by 53. Dylan Pecura, who was the snapper on the play.
Good punt. I thought Blake was going to cut it out here. And
Stevens is limping back here at the 35, holding his ankle. And they can ill afford that.
he's their Mr. Everything. Kind of like I am to my wife.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Well, happy Halloween, huh?
Okay.
She'll laugh at that one.
Okay.
My little jack-o'-lantern. 1st and 10, 46. Michael gets his first attempt in a while, and he's only going to get about a yard.
Michael Leland on that carry.
8 on the tackle.
Zach Stevens has the tackle.
Steven with the tackle. And he is not quite right. You can see he's moving a little gingerly. 2nd down and 9. $8:25 counting here in the
I'm
second
still
quarter.
processing Grutage's last comment.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not her everything.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Usually don't say it.
Oh, boy.
Broom ball. And a 1st down.
It's Blake's first carry of the night.
Gain of about 13 all the way to the 39-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. So a little jet sweep action there. Gives the Dogs a 1st down at the 39. Trying to make it a 35-0 game with this drive.
Foose is going to widen out a little
Foose
bit.
widen out. Brown on the numbers. It's a little screen, and he's just going to throw it in the ground as Greenon had that sniffed out pretty well. Covered that time by 56. Owen Fagan.
Good decision by Mortar.
Yep, very good. Very poised and knew it wasn't there and didn't take any chances.
2nd and 10.
All right.
Similar formation here.
Yep.
Broom ball backside. Man coverage.
Still,
no
yeah,
safeties.
Still man.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's knocked away. Nice play that time. And that's Stevens all over the field. 3rd and 10.
Well, and they're challenging us. I mean, they're coming up and playing man. No safety help. And I think they're doing that just because they're trying to keep enough guys in the box.
We are slinging it tonight, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just throwing the ball.
it's our
all over the
13th
place.
pass attempt.
It's crazy.
Well, they're man coverage, and they're going to load the box.
We have 3 receivers right. Sort of a trip set this time. And Mortar rolls. Looks to throw, and he's got Broomball for a 1st down and a suplex. He may be just short. We'll see where they mark it. 1st down, Bulldogs.
And
Greenon coaches are not happy above us.
yeah, they
can't
don't
say
like the first. Yeah, I don't think that was a 1st down.
They are going to mark it as a 1st down at the 30, just inside the 30.
No measurement.
Okay.
They were not happy campers.
Yeah, can't say.
And we're going to rush to the line here.
Oh, new play clock. New play clock. Snap. This time a pitch to Elam. He's got blockers in front. There's a flag on the play. Michael makes a cut, cuts back and runs over a man at the 15, but it's going to come back, I'm afraid. It's a hold. Spot foul.
It was a quick flag for a hold.
I thought they were calling a foul on Mortar because the guy tackled Mortar after he got rid of the ball. That's what Pierce is mad about.
Yeah, Coach Pierce is not happy.
Because Elam was running around the end, and the guy came up and just tackled Mortar.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
Make up for that first down.
It'll be 1st and 18, spot foul here in high school football. 6:59. We are not halfway through the second quarter. It's 28-0 MU. Coach is still in the ear of this sideline official, line
Yeah,
judge.
it's the last thing you want to do is
Get your quarterback hurt on something like that.
yeah.
An island at the top. Snap. It is a one-on-one ball in the corner. And it's intercepted.
Yeah, didn't get enough on that.
Cal Ricks with the interception as they tried the one-on-one, and it's going to be first down. Greenon.
Seems like he's throwing off his back foot a lot. He's not stepping into the throw.
Yep.
So
It's only his second interception of the year. That
Is
is
it?
correct. Yeah. Yeah.
And he hasn't thrown one since. I mean, when was his last one?
So the Knights take over, first down and 10. They're all the way back on their 5. That's going to work like a punt. 6:33 counting. Snap, power run. And a gain of maybe 2. Second down and 8.
Couldn't see who ran that. Was that
It's Stevens.
Stevens?
Second down.
all right.
Greenon's going to be content with running as much clock here and trying to keep it from a running clock
Running
half.
clock, yeah.
He didn't fall down. He's not in handcuffs.
10 on the play clock. Second down and 8 from the 7. Snap to Stevens. He keeps it. He's in trouble. Made a nice man miss there. Got all the way to the 9-yard line. So a gain of 1. It looked like he was going to lose yardage.
Nice athletic
Kid
play.
runs well.
Yeah.
Looked like Jake Brown was in with the pressure and forced him back inside to Dawson Tinnerman that time. 3rd and 7.
Got a little shake and bake in him.
Nickel package this time for the Dogs. Zach Lovin in.
I think it's time for a little Holtgren action here. We haven't called
No, he's been quiet.
Colton's number yet.
No, you shouldn't.
Motion by Ricks. He's looking to throw, and he's got too much pressure. Brazina's all over that.
67 Brazine on that tackle. Fourth down.
Played by Trevor.
Jake Brown assisted,
Jake Brown.
and they're going to have to punt.
Well, you better believe that there's going to be a discussion about keeping their rushing yardage down at halftime. Coach Antonides and
They have very little answers. Snap. Good kick. It's high
He
spiral.
might get some air under, doesn't he?
And Broomball's got it at the 45. 50. Cuts through a little crease, and he's down at the 47-yard line.
Stevens.
Red Greenball on that return. Zach Stevens.
They're literally, the two number 8s look exactly alike. Same size. They were standing right beside each other right there. It was interesting.
He's a little taller, but their build
Yeah,
is
the build
real
is very
similar.
similar, yeah. Well, 4:18 here, right before the half. And I've heard that Kristen Dickinson will be
The rumor is true.
here. Kevin Brackman will be here. Maybe Shannon Broomball will be here.
Yep. That's the plan.
It's good stuff. Timeout, Knights.
Hey, you know what? I got a trivia question for you guys. All right, Barnes, I need your attention.
Okay, I was looking at that Greenview score.
What is it?
19-7 Arrows. Preble.
Wow. That
Wow, okay.
really surprises me. Okay, here we go. Milton's last game versus Greenon occurred in 1999. Who quarterbacked that loss, and who was the leading rusher for Milton?
In 1999.
Yep.
It wasn't me.
Oh, I was hoping
Wait,
so.
we played Greenon in 99?
Yep.
I was hoping it was you. I would have been
Fall
fantastic.
of 99.
So who was, I mean, what year did you graduate?
Our quarterback
What year did you
would
graduate?
have been Dan Evans.
Correct. And the leading rusher was?
Wasn't Dan Evans?
Nope.
Sean, Gale, or Nav.
Sean Gale. You're correct. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I
He's
couldn't-
saving it all for the end of the year.
I couldn't do that.
Yep, Dan Evans.
You're welcome.
Dan Evans was a quarterback, and the leading rusher was Sean Gale, who went over 100 yards that night.
Did we win?
Way to go, Russell.
Yeah,
I don't think so. No, we lost.
I'm doing what I can. Doing what I can.
And I haven't done the Rusty wrong, Rusty right department yet either.
Yep, that's right. Build my confidence and then just shoot me down.
No, you're 1 for 1 in that one.
But I did. Yeah, did.
Doc's going to he's going to tell you you're wrong about something, but he is
Yeah,
going to
but-
give you kudos that you were right about something.
Yeah.
Mortar under center this time. It's Elam up the middle, and he's going to power his way to the 40, 35. Cuts to the 30. Good block by Cooper Brown. He's to the 15. Still moving. Down to the 5. And out of bounds at the 5-yard line. My goodness, what a run.
Great run. Nice cutback. Showed some strength. Good speed.
I was listening to Kirk Herbstreit Thursday night and talking about long runs have to have receiver blocks. If you don't have receiver blocks, and Cooper was all over that one. Great block.
Cooper's had a lot of good blocks tonight.
Well, it'll be first and goal at the 6.
No, he went out of bounds.
Power set. Jake Brown's in the backfield.
38.
It's Elam. Powering. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown. Oh, he followed Jake, and he's in. And it is 34-0. That's a 2-play drive.
All Elam. All right. After this kick, you want the wrong one first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, speaking of what you're talking about, Herbstreit, first of all, I really like him being on Thursday nights because I think he's one of the best announcers.
Yeah, he is.
Secondly, we have at Ohio State, I say we,
Kick is good.
the Buckeyes have one of the best young up-and-coming assistants as their wide receivers coach in Brian Hartline. And if you read anything about him, he is very intense on recruiting guys that are willing to,
block.
yes, that's a big thing for him.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not saying other schools aren't, but you watch Ohio State and their receivers block downfield. So it is.
All right.
You're right. It is a huge thing.
Here we go. Courtesy of Doc Gann.
So this is. Go ahead. What was I wrong
Rusty
about?
was wrong department. Nate Mortar has not scored this season, not versus National Trail or anyone else. He did score 3 rushing touchdowns in 2021.
Oh.
I'll take that one.
Rusty was right department. Mitchell Evans' career passing yardage record is indeed 4,748. The answer reference was mistakenly given as 1990, 1,990 yards, which Evans' single season passing yardage record. Look at you, Rusty.
You guys wanted to doubt me when I brought that up.
No, I didn't.
I don't
just
doubt
don't
it.
like
Barnes did.
I don't like to doubt Doc.
Are you saying Doc's wrong? No, I'm not.
I
The copier
did say that. I
The
did say
copier
that.
could have said.
I
I
did
mean,
say
but
that.
I just.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
You were right.
I don't have a problem doubting you, Rusty. I'm not going to doubt Doc.
I wasn't saying it was Doc's fault. I'm saying he could have hit print, and the printer changed the numbers.
There we go. That's a better kick.
And it's going to be down to the 5. Wooten, 15. And stops, makes a move,
Yeah, he
and
probably
goes
should've went down the
backwards.
first time.
And there's a lot of Bulldogs. And it'll be first and 10, about the 15-yard line.
you
3:52 to go here in the half.
If you cut back against Coach Antonio's defense, you better be moving somewhere because there's going to be hats coming at you. And if you cut, you better cut and go forward. If you cut and go sideways, you're going to get whacked. And he got whacked.
The ones look like especially when the goggles aren't focused.
Yeah, I would agree. His defense is fly to the ball, and they're disciplined on the backside.
Yeah.
Former player Caleb Barnes to my left says they have a drill pursuit thing that they do in practice. It's amazing.
8 on the carry.
11 hats to the ball. I've heard that many, many times. I heard him say that yesterday.
Yep, he did.
Bulldogs.
Second down 9.
And that's a simple thing. You know, great coaches, they focus on the simple things. And
Did you see the interview? He said, this sounds juvenile, but we just want to line up right.
Yeah, we want to line up right and quick. But he's right. If you don't line up the correct way, I mean, think about in basketball. If you got a guy out of place, it's tough to run something.
Yeah. 6-man front, second down. Hand off to number 8, who slips.
Dewey
and
Field.
Dewey Fields with the tackle.
Dewey Field.
Loss of 1,
Dewey.
3rd and 9. Looked like he might have had some yards there, Zach Stevens, but he fell on the turf. And that area of the field is chewed up pretty good, too.
I wouldn't call it turf as much as I would call it dirt.
Okay. Looks like the rough at Homestead. You've been out there? You haven't been out there.
Looks
have
like
you?
the sand trap at Homestead.
No, man, I'm telling you, the only areas are green.
The
are
rough is rough, huh?
Oh, my word.
There we go. Behind the sticks,
3rd
almost.
and 9,
Not
2:38.
quite.
3 timeouts left for the Dogs if they can get a stop. Rolling, Connor Yates turns him around, throwing over the middle,
Oh.
caught. And Broomball will bring him down at the 34. Kyle Ricks. And a first down, a huge first down for the Knights.
What number was that, 23?
The catch was 34, Kyle
34.
Ricks.
Okay, a couple scores here.
Greenon going quick.
Trotwood over CJ 14-12. Wayne Fairmont tied 10-10.
Trips left. Wooten's got it. He rolls, looks to throw, and it's incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Second down.
Again intended for Ricks. 2nd and 10.
Eaton still at 14-7 over Bishop Fenwick.
It'd be a nice win for them. Mm-hmm. Fenwick's a good program. Got all 3 timeouts.
Northridge and McNick 0-0, but it's first quarter. They probably don't have a score. Riverside 14-10 over Lehman.
Ooh, that's a little
Good
closer
battle.
than-
Yeah, I didn't think that one would be that close. Springfield over Olentangy Orange 14-0. Valley View over Carlisle 17-0.
Lane will let you know.
Stevens looks to throw. And Jake Brown's got him and takes him down. It's a loss of 5 on the sack by Jake. Looked like Holtgren was in first. Stevens is down. He's not getting up. Rolls over and gets up. He's not happy. 147 and counting.
I got 19-7 with the Shawnee Greenview score.
Boy, I'd be a.
Twin Valley South is winning 29-7 over Williamsburg. I wouldn't have thought South was that high of a seed, were they?
Williamsburg is down.
Is it Cincinnati
yeah,
area?
Southeast.
I think they're
Southwest. Corner of Cincinnati, I think.
3rd and 15, 122. The crowd chants defense, defense. Looking to pass. A million Bulldogs. The ball's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Connor Gibson's got it at the 48.
And he took a shot.
Yep.
He took a shot.
And it was clean. You
yeah,
know,
for sure it was.
Ozzie Gregg hit him.
Ozzie came in like a missile.
Connor Yates hit him. And he is not getting up. He's trying to get up. And he's rolling to a knee and is up.
He was off balance, leaning, and those guys came in full force.
Guess who's in the booth?
I turned around and
KD.
I can't believe it.
Hi, Kristen. This is one of the things Kristen enjoys doing more than anything else.
Public speaking.
She loves it.
Bulldogs have 3 timeouts, and they are on the 45-yard line here, trying to go up by 6 touchdown lead.
It would be good if they got a few yards and let the kicker kick one.
Tie formation, Mortar. He's got it. He's going to hand to Foose, who's got yardage and a gain of about 9. 105 and counting, 104 and counting. I would call timeout. We've got 3 of them. 59 seconds and counting. Going to go quick. No huddle. Mortar looks to throw.
Oh, my.
Broomball's wide open. He's got it! Touchdown, MU. Never mind the timeout. 41-0.
Is that man coverage again?
Yeah.
Out there.
Well, they snuck.
Man coverage.
They snuck. It was a wheel route, and they got a linebacker matched up, which it wouldn't have mattered. But that's why you saw so much separation.
That's 4 touchdown passes for Mr. Mortar tonight.
And unofficially, Blake is over 100 yards receiving in the first half.
It is 42-0 as Grudich adds the point after.
Well,
That's true. You do have to wonder what other schools think when they see scores like this.
For some of these kids out here, I put the first football helmet on their dads.
yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, after last week, we were running the ball quite a bit against Riverside, and now it's like, okay, this week we're going to do this.
Yeah, depending on the matchup.
So now you're sitting here going, okay. And we, because of our lopsided scores, we haven't seen a half like this throwing the football. I mean, we've thrown the football 15 times.
Right.
Completed what, 11,
12. We're 12 for 15.
15.
You can
4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
And you can see kind of what Greenon's thought process was coming in here is we're going to crowd the line and we're going to make you beat us with your quarterback and throw the ball.
And we are.
Yep.
And they have yet to adjust. I mean, they've started to, they've went into some two safety coverages, but, they're daring us to throw the ball deep,
it's
and
crazy.
We're doing that. I don't know if it's what I would pick.
Another knuckle curve.
It's his steps. He's way too close to the ball when he's kicking it.
Picked up the 8, 15. And Peyton Mayfield hits him first. About the
The
23-yard
helmet came
line.
off or something.
Kristen, wouldn't you agree with that? His steps are not right. He's kicking.
There is a flag
As
on
a
the
fellow
field.
kicker back here.
Personal foul against the Dogs.
Yeah.
No late hit.
Face mask.
Oh.
So it'll be 1st and 10 and once they mark the penalty. Probably around the 35, 36-yard line. 37 seconds left until halftime.
Where we will be interviewing one Miss Kristen Dickinson at halftime.
Finally. It's only taken us 6 weeks. I mean, I got engaged.
trying.
Okay. Like, we gave you a pass, but
I'm playing soccer. I
playing
got
soccer, I'm
college.
setting records. I'm ranked in the nation. I mean, seriously.
Just
Where are
excuses.
you from?
Just excuses. Just excuses.
Snap, little shovel pass. Gain of 2, maybe 3.
And JV.
That was thrown to number 23 that time, Carson Russ.
By the way, I'm sure the JV guys are getting excited.
Oh, yeah.
JV guys will be warming up at halftime.
Our ball to start the half. Joining us late, we took the opening kickoff, 99 yards, and it's been all downhill ever since. It's 42-0. MU at the half.
All Bulldogs. And a great crowd enjoying it. All right. Yes, Chris, and these are going to be difficult questions.
I think I want to sit. No, I'm not going to sit on this one.
You can.
No, I gotta.
That's right.
I gotta take my shoes and socks
You
off
got
to
to take
do.
your shoes and socks off and count stats. What number were you, Rusty? Were you the first one? Because I'm going to turn you. Well, that's just in your ears. Never mind. It's okay.
Oh, gosh.
Come on over here, Dickerson. What's up?
Nothing. Living life.
That's right. Do you realize that you've been the joke for the entire season, every broadcast we've done?
Really?
Yeah, because I keep saying, oh, by the way, Kristen Dixon can't make it. That's been our running joke all season. And then you finally made it.
Yep.
So congratulations on all kinds of stuff. Getting married, you guys set a date yet?
No.
No? Okay.
That's next on the list.
Okay. Are you guys thinking like next year, like next summer, or are you going to wait longer?
Well, my brother's getting married in October of 2023, so I think probably spring of like 2024.
Gotcha. Okay. Very good. So, first off, you graduated early with your degree in
Business management.
business management, and what was your GPA?
4.0.
4.0, and now you're working on your. Are you getting a master's degree?
Yeah.
And what's that going to be in?
Leadership.
Very good. And what's your GPA?
4.0.
Okay, very good. So there you go, everyone. 4.0 student, first off, and had a just outstanding senior season, record-breaking season. How many goals did you end up with this year?
19.
Had 19 goals. What'd you end up in the nation then? Do you know?
Second.
Second in the nation. So Kristen Dixon, what year did you graduate?
2019.
2019. 2019 Bulldog grad, second in the nation in scoring, NCAA Division II. Sorry, Kristen. But yeah, so she's second in the nation in scoring. She's led the GMAC in scoring all year. Tell us what other records you broke.
Goals in a season and then points in a season. And then career goals for Tiffin.
Okay, and then what was there a NCAA rule or
No,
Division?
it was just all Tiffin.
Oh, okay, just all Tiffin. Oh, that's what I meant though. I thought there was like a Division II one for Tiffin and then
Yeah.
something else for Tiffin.
The career and then the season goals.
Gotcha. So you broke the career goal record,
yeah.
and you broke the season goal record, and you're leading the GMAC in scoring by a lot. You have how many goals? 19 goals, and second place is what? 10? 10 goals. So she has 19 goals in the conference, and the girl in second has 10. So that will tell you what kind of season she's had. Broke records at Tiffin, 4.0 student, getting married, got a job lined up. Yeah, so you're gonna be back around at Christmas.
Thanksgiving, I'm gonna move home.
Gonna move back home and then taking the second half online.
Yep.
And how many classes you got to take in the winter then?
None. Winter breaks, I'm off.
Well, I mean after that.
Oh, in the spring?
Yeah, okay,
5.
spring. Yeah, so 5 classes.
Yep.
So you take 5 classes online and then you have your master's.
Yep.
Very good. That's awesome. So congratulations
Thanks.
on everything. And then I'm sure there'll be lots of postseason honors rolling in, right? Oh, yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about that. You're going to get all kinds of stuff. I mean, you're the second leading scorer in the country. Let me say that again. Second leading scorer in the country in Division II women's soccer. That's a big deal. And she's going to be the conference leader. Are you the conference leader at points and goals?
Yeah.
Right. Points and goals. Hey, would you have 3 assists?
1 assist.
1 assist? I thought you had
Yeah.
assist in your last game. No? Oh, I thought you had a goal and assist. Gotcha. So, great season. Great academic career. 4.0, you can't do any better than that. Right? I'm sure Mom and Dad are super proud. And Grandma, I saw Grandma here today. So, how's it feel for your soccer career to be over? A little bittersweet?
Yeah, I don't really think I realize it yet.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when was your last game was what?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah, so it's only been a couple days. So, all right, well, I just wanted to make sure we got some kudos for you. That's a huge deal, huge deal. She, by the way, she is also the all-time leading scorer here at Milton Union with, what'd you end up with?
98 goals.
98 goals. So she scored 98 goals here at Milton, and then what was your total at Tiffin?
I think 30.
30 goals, and then but that doesn't count. Does that count? It doesn't count your first year at Urbana, right?
No, I had 5 at Urbana.
5 Urbana. Yeah, so you probably would have had more, right? But still, great career, great season, record breaker, a lot of fun, right? I'm sure you had a good time.
Yep.
And so you'll be up at school until Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then you'll be done, and you'll be moving back, and then taking your stuff online.
Yep.
And then enter the real world in June.
July.
Oh, July?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to do in June? Because you're done with school, what? Into April,
Yep.
1st of May? Okay. So 2 months.
Relax.
That's right. You going to take a trip?
Maybe.
You should. That's
Yeah.
what you need to do. You need to take yourself on a nice trip somewhere. Make Joel take you to a nice beach somewhere in
We'll see.
in May, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, congratulations on everything.
Thanks.
Thanks for stopping by. All right.
Am I good?
Yep, you're good. Thanks, Kristen. Appreciate it. Kristen Dickinson, 2019 grad. Tiffin, superstar girl soccer player. See, Kristen, thanks. All right. Now, go ahead and put those headsets on. Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
Hi, Coach Brackman.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good. Hey, thanks for stopping. So we have a couple of celebrities up here. Kristen was a huge celebrity, of course. It's impressive. She's second in the nation in scoring.
It's pretty good.
Second in the nation. Not just she's leading the conference. She's leading the conference with 18 goals, and the second place girl has 10. So that's pretty impressive.
Quite a feat.
And she's a 4.0 student in grad classes.
Shannon's taking notes.
Okay, there you go. So we got Kevin Brackman up here, who is the women's tennis coach and men's tennis coach here at Milton. And the girls just wrapped up their season and had an outstanding season. What was your final record?
We
As a
finished
team.
16-4.
16-4, and what were you ranked in the area in Division II?
Highest is 4th, finished 6th.
Okay, so
Yep.
good season
Yep.
for you, and you were voted Coach of the Year in Dayton in Division II tennis, right?
Division 2. Yep.
Right, very good. And then you haven't heard that you're the state Coach of the Year yet?
No,
No.
far from it.
Yeah, well, you never know. When's that come out?
It may never.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have a shot at that for sure. And then, of course, we have junior Shannon Broomball, who had a outstanding season. What was your final record, Shannon?
I don't know. What was it?
She was 30-2.
30-2. If I was 30-2, I would certainly remember that. But 30-2. Had a great season. And actually, how many golden sets did you have?
3.
She had 3
Yeah.
golden sets. Coach Brack, will you explain to everybody what a golden set is?
So golden set is in either the first or the second set, you keep your opponent from scoring a point, but also you can't make a mistake. So not only are they not scoring on you, but in essence you're not scoring on yourself. So you're not faulting, and you're also not giving up a point.
So she went through, won 6 games, and never lost a point.
Never lost a point. Very rare,
And it's very rare, and she did it not once, not twice, but 3 times.
but 3 times. Yes.
And had a great season, and led the Bulldogs. And tell us about some of the other girls and some of their accomplishments.
We had junior Ellie Coate played second singles for us. She finished the year with 20 wins. She was 20-3, and she was a district qualifier. 3rd team all area.
Very good.
We had Maggie Black played third singles. She was 20-3, was a district qualifier, honorable mention all area. Our doubles team finished 15-7. Peyton Henderson and Hazel Weber. Peyton and Hazel both were honorable mention all area. And then our second doubles team finished around 500. So we, all in all, from start to finish, we grew tremendously, all of us.
And how many seniors did you have?
We had 5.
5 seniors. So you got some spots to fill.
We got some spots to fill. We fortunately return our top 4, so that's great. But we lose 5 girls who were important, because we would tell Shannon, it's great, go out there, you play your game, but her win in tennis, it's not a team win. So
Right.
we have to win 3 courts in order to win the match, and so replacing those girls obviously will be important.
Did you have any JV?
We had a doubles JV, and they were seniors.
Okay.
So
And then, so Shannon, tell everybody what sort of tennis will you do in the spring and the summer?
I'll probably just play a bunch of USTA tournaments and like training with my dad,
Right.
clinics and all that.
And so when you play these USTA tournaments, do you go all over the place, or just in Ohio?
Last summer I had a few tournaments in like Michigan, Indiana, but mostly Ohio, yeah.
Okay. And do you already know, are there certain tournaments you want to do, or You just wait and see what your schedule looks like and just sign up.
Wait till I get my schedule.
Right. And how many tournaments will you play in the summer?
I don't know, but I play like most weekends.
So like last summer, you played pretty much every weekend somewhere.
Yeah.
And of all the broom balls, can you beat Levi?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For now.
For now.
Good. And then are you looking to hopefully do you want to go to college and play tennis?
Yeah, I want to. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, have you started that process? Have you been contacted? I got to imagine you've been contacted by a couple.
No, not really.
Not yet?
It's different with like tennis. I don't like.
Yeah. There was, whether she knows it or not, we haven't talked about it. There were some coaches that were there watching her at the district meet. Cedarville was there watching her. And so, yeah, that process will probably start for her relatively soon. Tennis is one of those sports where college coaches catch them junior year, sophomore, junior year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine those USTA tournaments probably have a lot of college coaches to come and watch. And so in the summer, how many will you train every day during the week and then play on the weekends? Is that what you do?
Yeah, most days.
Go with the old man to the Troy Country Club, or do you go to Bud's?
No, I go to my dad's.
Go to your dad's?
Yeah.
And hit with your dad? Yeah. Very good. So what are you looking at for next year, Coach Brackman?
As far as?
Just the team in general.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm looking forward to it. We joked about it as we sat and ate dinner after our season was over that, I didn't know what to expect going into it.
Because this was your first year coaching
First
girls.
year.
Was this your first year coaching girls?
Girls
period?
at anything.
Right.
Yeah. And Shannon said, did you enjoy coaching girls? And I told her, I at some point in the year, I didn't remember what it was like to coach boys.
Right.
Because I did enjoy coaching girls. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the girls. We got the 4 girls that we have coming back. With Shannon, we'll all work. I mean, Ellie plays a ton in the summer. Peyton will play a ton in the summer. Maggie will play a ton in the summer. So they're a dedicated group and kind of deserve everything that comes their way.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a great season, Coach Brackman.
Hey, thank you.
Coach of the Year, Division II, Dayton area. Coach of the Year. Every coach scoffs when you win those things, but it's still nice. It's still nice to get a little kudos every once in a while, right?
How many do you have?
I have 4.
There you go.
4 or 5. I have 4 of them. And a couple league ones, too, so maybe 6. But
yeah.
So it's nice to get a little kudos every once in a while. Shannon, congratulations on an outstanding year.
Thank you.
It's always fun to win. And when you're 30-2, it's really fun.
She got to remember that.
That's right.
She's got to remember that.
Yep. And you're hungry for next year and bigger and better things next year.
Yep.
Yep.
And keep beating Levi.
I'll try.
Do you ever play against Levi?
Yeah, I play against him like a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a nice. He's nice to have around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, in the pinch, Shannon will hit with him, but yeah, he's nice to have around. Philip her brother was my assistant coach this year.
Oh, okay.
And so he was a huge help, really instrumental in kind of. It was nice to be able for him to take 3 and I take 5, and we were able to get a lot done.
Get a lot of work done,
especially with the talent that we had. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So congratulations. I've been trying to get you guys up here several games. This guy, Coach, he's a busy guy.
I'm a busy guy.
When you're Coach of the Year, you're really busy and you're all over the place. So.
Listen to him.
So we finally got him up in the booth. So Shannon, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Were you nervous coming up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was.
And we're just talking about you, so it's no problem.
That's what I said. I told her, you have him in class? And she said, I see him throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
Yeah. See, we're just talking. It's easy when we're talking about you. I'm not asking you math equations. We're just talking about you and tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, very good. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Congratulations on everything, and keep up all the good work.
Yep. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
That was Coach Kevin Brackman, Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year.
Area, Division II Coach of the Year.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Shannon Broomball, a first-team all-area
All
tennis
kinds
player.
of coach of the years up here.
Right.
Juan, Berner.
Yeah.
There's 4 of us.
So,
Yeah, he's a soccer coach of the year one year.
yep.
The man, the myth, the legend.
See you guys. Thanks, guys.
Where's
So-
our stat guy?
I don't know. I saw him take his socks off. And he was trying to count stuff up. Here he comes. He's out signing autographs.
There is a possibility that number 8, Zach Stevens, is going to be out for the rest of the game. He's got a rib injury after that hit.
He took because he was wide open and he was leaning back and he definitely took a shot. So.
Courtesy of sideline reporter Caleb Barnes, who's
There you go.
getting some info down by the concession stand for us.
So if Berner will quit talking to everybody over there. Hey, Coach Berner.
I can fill in a little baseball here. World Series
All
tonight.
right, go ahead. We don't need to hear from Berner. Go
We've got
ahead.
Houston at Philadelphia, and game 1. And if it goes 7, it'll be the longest, as far as date, World Series in history as we get into November, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
That's part of the lockout situation and just what I would consider interesting scheduling, as they've been off now for 5 days since the playoffs.
Why are they waiting so long?
TV.
Oh.
TV rights. You couldn't play on Thursday because of the NFL, and so they just moved it to Friday, and it's been set that way, so they didn't have any contingency plan or anything.
Gotcha.
Watching this band move is pretty fun to watch. They're just all over the place. All right, Coach Berner, you got any stats for us?
A few.
Go for it.
We'll start with the Knights of Greenon. 16 carries as a team, and I'm going to tell you, I'm probably off on all their stuff because of their little shuffle passes.
Right.
16 carries as a team for 29 yards. Stevens is their leading carrier. He's had 15 of their 16 attempts for 39 yards. Reason that's off is because Wooten had a carry for -10. Passing as a team, again, because they've had multiple guys throw passes, 7 for 10, 35 yards, 1 interception. And a lot of that was on that 19-yard reception they had. So total plays for Greenon, 26 plays, 64 yards. They've been penalized twice for 10 yards. The Dogs have carried the ball only 9 times in the first half. 9 times. For 86 yards, Michael Elam's carried the bulk of that. 6 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. We have thrown the ball 15 times. 12 of 15. Nate's got 214 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Both teams have been intercepted 1 time. Receiving-wise, it's the bulk of it's come to Broomball and Brown. Blake's got 7 receptions for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Cooper's got 3 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Dogs have run 24 plays for 300 yards.
My goodness.
By the way, how many yards did you say Mortar had?
214 is actually probably his highest passing game of the year.
He needs 228 yards to break his personal single-season record of 1253. So he probably needs 1 more completion.
He's not going to throw it
I
again,
don't
is
think
he?
we're going to throw it again in the but we might. Yeah. We've been penalized twice for 25 yards, and we have 3 sacks, which all came in the second quarter as we were starting to pin our ears back and go a little bit more and get some heat put on the quarterback. So stats tell the story of this 42-0 game, and Nate's warming up right now, which means, and now that we're in playoff, how much does this change as far as JV guys versus varsity guys? Do they play a little bit longer? This is the playoffs,
It is.
and you got to get ready for week 12.
But on the other hand, you don't want a senseless injury up by 7 touchdowns
you
either.
can rest up.
Sorry, 6 touchdowns.
Sure.
And if their best player's out, the guy that does everything for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a possibility he's not going to suit up here in the second half. Took a shot And they are not on the field. The clock's down to 40 seconds, so they're going to probably put another 3 minutes on.
A couple score updates here for you. Wayne 17-10 over Fairmont. 13-7 Centerville over Northmont at halftime. Trotwood 14-12 over CJ. Tips all over Hillsboro. 14-10 Riverside over Catholic second quarter. McNick 42, Northridge 0.
Ooh.
Halftime. Kings all over Sydney. Eaton 17-7 over Fenwick. Halftime. So the Eagles up 10.
Coach might be
Going to have another week.
on Monday. He'll be interesting.
Hey,
Yeah.
and just so you know, Kings is really good
Yeah.
down in Cincinnati.
Clinton Massey all over Union or Unota.
Let's talk about
Unota,
those
that's
guys.
Chillicothe.
So Clinton Massey, if you remember, struggled early and have the last 5 weeks just turned it on. And Coach Dixon was talking about you probably don't want to run into Clinton Massey right now because of the way they're playing. So
Valley View 17-0 over Carlisle.
I had a college roommate and teammate that went to Chillicothe, Unota. Unota, I never pronounce it right. And actually, Jeff Lyseth, the head basketball coach at Northridge, boys coach, coached there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Anderson is 28-0 over Troy at halftime.
wow.
New Richmond Tecumseh 21-21. Pick was all over Stebbins. Triads beating West Lib by 6. Urbana over Graham. That's a CBC matchup. Bellbrook 28-14 over Salina. Salina hanging tough with Bellbrook. Northeastern 28-9 over Waynesville. Brookville all over Purcell Marion. Preble 19, Greenview 14 at halftime. So 19-14.
It's interesting.
Shawnee at half.
The,
So.
the
like Doc.
officials just signaled that it was going to be Greenon football. That makes little to no sense to me. I don't understand.
Blake returned the kickoff. We got
I
it
know
first.
it should be our ball. That's what I'm saying. So I'm interested to see what's going on.
What?
Correct.
We started with the
Oh,
ball.
that's right. They deferred. You're right. My bad.
It's not an added bonus that if you
Give us
return
the
the
ball.
kickoff, you now get the ball in the second.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I think I said that though in the beginning of the
You
game.
did, and I thought I'm
Well,
not
what
sure
did
what
you
he's
think about?
Well, I just kind of let it go. I didn't want to bring it up, and then you brought it back
I
up.
told you I'm struggling.
Your son's on the other side, and he's looking at you like you're crazy, and
He's a
I
struggle bus, man.
I just had to say it.
Why didn't you say something?
No, you thought Mitch had 1,900 career passing yards last week too, so
I told you I'm on the struggle bus,
I
man.
know.
And the ones that ran out of there,
All right.
rabbits are beside the house.
It's all that golf you played today. How'd you shoot today?
Not great,
Okay.
but I hit the ball a long way. It just didn't go where I wanted it to.
Like how? What's not great for
42.
you? Okay,
Yeah, they moved.
I don't golf, so that doesn't mean a lot.
I
to
would
me.
take 42 every day of the week and twice on Sunday. This guy shoots 42. I didn't play very good.
I didn't. I had 2 doubles. That's not good. But, you have those days.
All right, Mason, let's get our steps right and let's have a good kickoff.
Did you go talk to him at halftime?
Get after
I'm
him,
pretty sure
Coach.
that needs that.
Yeah. My wife texted me, is he kicking it like that on purpose? No, he's not.
Is that what she said? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
No, she asked me, is he kicking like that on purpose? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, his steps are bad.
And he's
that's
not
why
going to
he's
get
doing-
any Clark's Pizza if he's going to continue to act this way.
Yeah, let's get our steps right, dude.
Yeah, that is
Well, surprising to me, but nobody else in the stadium. It'll be Greenon football.
New rule. One team gets it to start the game, and the other team gets it to start the It's a beautiful concept.
And we're all professionals here.
Hey, do we have a Celtics score?
He's still too close to the ball.
Call down.
Good run back to the 30 that time by Wooten. And a flag.
Flag on the left.
Connor Gibson.
Unsportsmanlike on the Dogs.
Celtics 51, Cavaliers 46. Second quarter. That's a lot of points. There's 6:37 to go in the second quarter.
124. 110.
Handling fees.
So a very uncharacteristic penalty here on the Dogs. 15 yards. That's 2 kickoff penalties. One a face mask for 15, and then this unsportsmanlike conduct as well. So we are running time. OHSAA rules sanction a 30-point lead in the second half is a running clock, but the Knights get the ball in good field position at the 42.
34.
Jake Brown.
Wow, lunch.
Cal Ricks with the carry. It's a loss of 1.
Give me your lunch. Did you say you had a Celtics score?
Yeah, I already said it.
I'm sorry. I was totally zoned in on what was going on.
They're winning. They're winning like I forget what I said.
They're playing Cleveland, right?
57-46 or something.
Yeah. 52-46.
That's in the second quarter.
That's in Boston, isn't it?
Yes.
They're not playing any defense.
No, it's the regular season in the NBA, Coach. Come on.
Yeah.
I like to pretend like I watch opening night, then I watch playoffs, and I like to pretend like I follow them in the rest in between, but I really don't.
Snap handed to 54 this time. Number 54 who powers for 3 yards. Nick Weirick.
With this running clock, with this smash mouth.
Mr. Stevens is not on the field. He has not been in the game here this first series, so I don't think we're going to see him again.
He came out at half for the
Coin toss?
yeah.
Or whatever. Lovin replaces Fetters as they go to nickel here on 3rd and 8.
But the quarterback that throws downfield is not out there.
What number that guy is? It's a little dude out
Play
there.
clock's at 0 and the flag flies, so a delay of game here. And it's hard when you lose your captain.
Oh, he does everything for him.
I mean, you talk about trying to adjust on the fly.
Yeah. He's your Mr. Everything. And
3rd and 13.
You can't
He's
tell
out.
if, he's over there standing, so he's got his helmet on.
But if he's got a rib injury,
Sure.
and it's 42-0.
Wooten takes the snap, a little pitch ahead, and it's going to be no gain.
Oh my gosh, was that Jake? I think Jake hip tossed the whole pile.
Russ with the carry, and it was Jake Brown.
Yep.
Gosh. 4th down and 11.
He's a pretty strong guy.
Okay, Jake.
Oh, yeah. Remember that? Yeah.
So Gossett out to punt. Sixth punt of the game for Matthew. He's got a nice leg. High snap this time.
Nice catch.
Gets it off. And
He
it's
gets some serious
high
air under it.
floater. It's Lovin this time. Zach's got it, and he's down immediately at the 25. So Zach handled the punt and was tackled. And a flag.
Yeah, they're
Getting chippy.
Yep.
Looks like this unsportsmanlike is going to be on number 12. Wooten. So 2 unsportsmanlike penalties in the half. 1 on the Dogs, 1 on the Knights. Both on special teams plays. 8:28 and counting. This will be a fast quarter with the running time.
Well, and
Stevens is out there on defense.
I'm watching these guys try to throw the football to each other, and they're struggling.
well, our junior high lineman Ben Carpenter, who's 6'2", 270, is the one that threw it out at his feet, and then
he threw it to the other official's feet.
So I don't know if you heard me or not, but Stevens is on the field.
we did.
Okay.
Trey Kaiser's in the backfield.
Yeah, his first action. Mayfield. And Keegan Crow split wide. Mayfield with the ball. Cuts it up behind Brown. Good run. Gain of 6, 7 yards. That time for Peyton. 2nd and 3.
Am I missing? Has he run the ball this year?
I don't think so.
Not very much.
I can't
Owen
remember.
Fagan with the tackle.
I don't remember a time him running the ball.
Looks like Ethan's night's done as well.
Ben Schomer at the top.
Can't tell who's in for Ethan, though, on the left side.
Snap.
Roll.
We got a problem, and the ball's down on the ground. And a flag. Covered that time by Nate. It'll be 3rd down and 5 once we... oh, that was a marker for the fumble. My apologies. 3rd and 5.
Slow down to 30-second clock. 40 seconds. We got it. 30-second clock. Yeah, but.
So 3rd down and 5.
Come on, Joe. Don't start over there.
Snap. Handed to Foose. Foose cuts it up. 50, 45. Stiff arm. And all the way to the 35-yard line. Hunter Odell was the tackler.
That was a nasty stiff arm there by Foose.
Nice 20-yard run.
So we have second-team skill players with the first-team line. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
Couple. I mean, Foose is a starter. Looks like we've got, who's over at left tackle? That'd be Tank. Simon Zank.
Yeah.
Sophomore.
Brown.
Brzezina. The rest of the crew's
Fuller.
up front.
Snap. Kaiser. And he powers his way to the 30. 2nd down and 6.
Trey Kaiser with the carry for the Dogs.
Looks like Elam and Broomball and Brown and Lane are done for the evening on offense. I think we'll still see them on defense.
Yeah. Want to keep the shutout. Game like this makes me think of your Tyler Wilson story from when he was in junior high. So you're gonna have to share that story because that's a great story.
It's a great story.
That's
one of my
Talk about
favorites.
when we played Eaton.
Yeah.
I want you to tell the practice story when you tried to run a drill with him.
I can tell both of them. I think we're going to have time.
Oh,
good tackle.
Good play. 64. Nathan Hartling.
So which one do we want first?
6'3" junior. 3rd down and 7.
Let's wait till change possession.
Okay.
We'll have a little time there.
Okay.
Tell the Eaton one first.
You
Well, it
think?
doesn't matter.
Let's do the practice one
You
first.
practice one. That's fine.
They're both good.
Yeah. But I enjoy the Eaton story. That one makes me laugh every time.
So it's 3rd and 7 here. 4:40 and counting. Snap, and it's handed to Foose. Foose is trying to get the first down. It looks like he does all the way to the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10.
I took a little bit of a shot there. Guy hit him there at the end.
Nice 12-yard run. Boy, he just runs hard. Runs angry.
Yep.
And here comes Jake. That'd be and Jacob Schuler. Freshman's going to replace him. Jake got up a little slow, and we said, that's enough from you. So now the left side is we got a JV line.
Schuler, Brzezina, Kurtz, Fuller. Kaiser up the middle. Gains about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Trey Kaiser on the carry for the Dogs.
2nd down 6.
Yeah, 64.
All right, Rusty. We're going to run out of time, I guess.
Okay. So this would have been in 2002. Tyler Wilson was a 7th grader.
Now, for a little background, Tyler Wilson was a great football player, and he was an absolute tank.
One of the toughest
and was fast and strong and would just hit you. Like, guys did not want to play against him because he hit you so hard.
And most people didn't realize that from about 6th grade on, he didn't have a visible neck because his traps and were just so.
Well, Pierce can tell you about how many face masks he broke while he played.
Yeah.
That'll tell you something.
Yeah, he broke multiple face masks. So I'm coaching 7th grade football, first year coaching football. I'm a senior in college, and no clue about these guys. I knew they were a good group, and I'm 22 years old, and I'd get into some drills with them. I'm still active, and we're doing a hitting drill, and the guys just weren't really getting into it. And so, I kind of showed them, and I said, you got to really, you got to stay low, and you got to drive through. And so I said, fine, why don't you guys hit me? So I line up, and of course I don't have pads on, and I hit about 4 or 5 guys. They're 7th grade kids. It wasn't.
I get it.
And
they're 12 and 13 years old.
Yeah, we're 3 yards apart, and I could let them hit me as hard as they wanted to, and I could hold my ground. Well, Wilson gets up there, and I'm not really thinking real
It's
well.
4th down, by the way, 4th and 5.
We'll hold till we see what happens on this play.
I think Foose is getting it. Nope, 25.
Kaiser,
Oh,
first down to the 5.
He's
Did
in.
he get in?
Yep.
He did. Touchdown.
Good for Trey.
Good for Trey Kaiser, senior. 48-0.
So Wilson gets up there, and I'd already told a couple of guys, I'm like, look, don't hold back. And you didn't have to tell Tyler that. So Tyler gets up there and hits me. And it was well timed that right after that it was time for a water break or something. And I turned around. Bill Osmond was the other 7th grade coach, and I said, don't ever let me do that again. Because he hit me so hard.
At 13.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it was incredible. So that year, we were 6-0. Had a couple close. We really weren't challenged. And Tyler was our fullback. And, I've never had a situation where calling an offense, you could call a run play on 3rd and long, and you'd have a really good chance of getting it because you just give the ball to Wilson. And we could have gave it to him a lot that season, and but we want to share the wealth. So, anyways, we're playing Eaton. They get off the bus. We're 6-0, league championship. We'd already pretty much clinched it. Eaton was not in the mix, but they get off the bus, and they've got some kids that were 7th graders that were 6'2", 6'3", 240 pounds. They were big kids. And at first you're going, okay, well, maybe they're,
Their schedule's tougher or whatever. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, at halftime, actually right before halftime, Coach Pierce comes over to the sideline because we're on the 2-yard line. And it's 48-0 in the second quarter. And, of course, I'm 22 years old, and my video game instinct is we're going to score 100 points. And he comes over and goes, Coach, you need to take a knee. So we take a knee on the 2-yard line. We go
kickoff picked up at the 5. Ooh, good block. He may go. Oh, my goodness.
Go get him, Mason.
Mason forces him out, kept a good angle. Nice run back.
Yeah, Foose was
All you young guys?
So 48-0, take a knee.
48-0, take a knee. Could have been 54, 56-0. So we're over there talking to kids. It's 48-0. League championship. There was no running clock at this point.
Right.
And the officials come up and they go, Coach, we just talked to the Eaton coaches and they had 3 requests. I said, okay. They go, can we shorten the length of the quarter? I said, sure. I have no problem with that. Can we have a running clock in the second half? Sure. I have no problem with that. And then the last one is, can you not give the ball to number 22 again? And I said, sure, which was Wilson. So I turned around, and we didn't have a lot of guys on the team. I turned around to Coach Osmond, and I said, he goes, what do they want? I said, well, the other two are pretty easy, but they don't want us to give it to Wilson anymore. And he goes, well, who are we going to put in there? Because we didn't have a lot of backups.
Right.
Because the alternative was we put Trevor Luckenbill back there, who was
That's
a mean
different.
yeah, I mean, it's like, well, who do you want us to put in there? So we decided to have some fun with it. Matt Lane was our center. So
He's just as bad.
there wasn't a lot of options. This was such a tough, mean group.
Yes.
So we put
Jake's limping here.
And that brings up the end of the third quarter.
So we put Matt Lane back there,
That's the end of the quarter.
and we drive completely down the field and score. And I'm going, who do you put in? I think Luckenbill played center. I don't know who we played at center. But anyways, yeah. Tyler was a lot of fun to coach, and
Tyler was a sophomore my first year here, and he was I had all sophomores at that year, and we were talking one day in class, and I said something about McDonald's, and he said, Coach, I've never had McDonald's. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I've never had any type of food like that. Just trying to take care of my body through high school and whatever. And I'm like, okay. I was blown away by that. He's a 16-year-old kid. He's never had
crazy.
McDonald's.
And I'll tell you
Couldn't believe
another.
it.
I'll tell you another thing about him. So, when guys shake hands, I think there's a good firm handshake. There's two people in my life though that I've shaken their hands and I've walked away trying to figure out if they hurt, like if I broke a bone or like it hurt. One was Ed Lindinsky.
Oh yeah, Big Ed. Yeah.
Who would just crush your hand.
3rd and 15, a little pop pass,
Man,
and
there's
there's
Holtgren.
Holtgren.
Big Ed and Tyler Wilson.
That's Colton Hausman on the receiving end of that. 4th down and 16.
You have to. You're at the 35.
He was a tough kid.
Yeah, I love
That
it.
was a fun group.
And can 22
22
not run the ball anymore?
Run the ball anymore. And honestly, I'm surprised they didn't say, can he not play defense?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because he would hurt. I mean, he would hurt kids hitting them. And nothing illegal.
No. People did not want to play against him.
Quick slant, incomplete. And they'll turn it over on downs.
Pass incomplete.
And then the second you left the field, he was the nicest kid.
Oh, he was. Great. Great kid.
You see him now, and you're like, hey, he's and you're just talking, and
Hey, Coach.
don't ever hit me again, Tyler.
Yeah, I would not.
And I've been hit pretty hard in football.
I would not want to get hit by him.
No. And to this day, even when I coached down at Lebanon, never. I mean, that was the last time I ever got in a drill like that, ever.
Guys, Preble 26, Greenview 14.
Wow.
Mid-third.
Okay.
Kason Berner in at quarterback. And he's going to hand it to
Josh Lucente.
Lucente. Going to lose 4.
Josh Vicente with the carry.
So JV's Foley in now. Once again, a running clock. That's 10 out of 11 games this year for the Dogs.
Wayne at 20, Fairmont 17.
And just so everybody knows, our JVs actually traveled to Greenon earlier in the year and beat them 26 nothing maybe. I don't
Really?
remember.
Yeah, they handled them.
Had a nice win. So
Bishop Fenwick 21, Eaton 17.
Oh.
Third quarter, though. Third quarter.
There it is.
He tackled by about 3 or 4 guys.
Ian Coffey with the carry.
Do you get that depth chart? How many of their guys are still in?
Bellbrook 28, Salina 21. That would be a big upset if Salina beat Bellbrook. Yeah, I got 26-14, Shawnee over Greenview.
Dude, if we see the Shawnee Arrows next week,
That'd be
it's like
crazy.
old SWBL
Yeah,
action.
yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one team in the Ohio Heritage Conference. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Northeastern all over Waynesville, Brookville all over Purcell Marion.
First punt of the night for the Dogs.
Broomville gets to come back on the field.
Well, he's got to get a practice punt in tonight.
I wonder if we broke a record for the fewest punts in a season.
I know a guy.
I mean,
I know a guy that can get that
we
answer.
haven't hardly punted the ball. I'm really floored by this Twin Valley South
That's a
playoff
good
score.
kick,
That's a
Blake.
great punt.
Oh.
That's a hold. No call. And down he goes at the 41.
What do you call that? Preventative officiating.
Twin Valley South ended the season in the WOAC 5-3, and they were 6-4 overall, and they're all over Williamsburg or whoever they're playing. Yeah, Williamsburg.
Traditionally, those Cincinnati teams struggle when they come up here for tournament.
But I got to imagine Williamsburg was the higher seed, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. I would agree with that.
But it's 43-14.
$7.50 and counting. We don't know if we'll be with you next week.
Yeah, we won't find out probably till Wednesday.
There will be a preview.
Yeah, we'll definitely do the game preview like we did this week. But as far as getting to call the game, we'll see. If it's Preble, I bet there's a good chance that we'll
get that game. We'll be able to announce that game.
Yeah, I bet we'll get that one.
So Preble on the year went 8-2. Common opponent, they beat Miami East 61-7. They beat Tri-Village. They lost to National Trail, which supposedly they had a bunch of kids out. Is what I heard after we saw that score.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
But it's still, they lost 31-13.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Ansonia. So,
who's really good.
Yeah. In all their other games, they're blowouts, which, the WOAC was, I think, pretty top-heavy.
Hey, I forgot. I still got 2 more trivia questions here.
Hey, did Kristen make it up for halftime?
She did. She did.
How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, second leading scorer in the nation.
Wow. That's incredible.
In girls Division II. She's got to be an All-American. I don't see how she can't be.
And you know what's great about that?
And by the way, 4.0 in her undergrad and 4.0 in her master's classes.
That's not good enough.
Yeah.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's all about her high school coach.
Yeah. I think there's a lot there. To unpack. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
As mentioned, Rusty, you have to get this one because this is out of Barnsley's era. As mentioned above, Nate Mortar is the first QB since 1978 to lead the Dogs to 2 consecutive 10 or more win seasons. What quarterback did it in 1977-78? He's an MU Hall of Famer and played football at Austin P. State.
Hal Adkins.
It is. Look at this guy. Did you read all these ahead of time? That's right, Hal Atkins.
That's an easy one. That's a softball.
Timeout, Greenon. I'm a little perturbed. 2-0 Houston in the third.
You got to realize, I've grown up in the Doc Ginn era. Doc started doing stats when I was 5. I've been reading. That's all I know.
This last one's tough, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you because you have to think about it. There are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 helmet-wearing mascots that Milton has faced historically. Can you name them?
Say that again.
helmet-wearing mascot. So the mascot actually has a helmet on, like a football helmet or something.
Greenon.
So, do they have a helmet on?
Yeah.
He doesn't have Greenon on the list.
Look.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a football. Is that a football helmet?
No, about a football helmet or a helmet?
No, I think
No,
that's
that's a
A helmet?
No, I don't know if you call that a helmet. Well,
That's a face. That's a.
That's a Knights. I don't know. Okay.
Well, like, is Waynesville on it? 'Cause they got a little Spartan head
yes,
thing.
yes.
Okay. That's not a football helmet.
So okay,
Right.
so it doesn't have to be a football helmet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a football helmet, just the helmet.
All right. The Evil Empire, Waynesville's one.
Yes.
Miami's Vikings.
Yes.
Valley View Spartans.
Yes.
That was from Caleb.
So how many we got?
You've got
3.
Yeah.
And Greenon's not on it?
Well, actually, he's got it as like the actual mascot. So like Spartans, and then he has Valley View, Waynesville. He has Vikings, Miami East, and Miamisburg.
We played them?
Probably, yeah, back in the day.
Wow.
Back in the old SWBL days, probably.
Get in. 17.
440 and counting.
There's going to be some old ones in there.
Yeah, there are. There's a couple old ones, but there's another one you should get. You said Vikings, right? Miami East, and you said Spartans, Valley View, Waynesville. There's one more you guys should get.
It's probably going to be it.
Troy?
No.
Yes. Trojans.
Caleb.
Arcanum, not
Arcanum.
Troy.
No, well, both. Arcanum and Troy.
Yeah. They're both on it?
So
Yeah.
we played Troy in football?
So
it must have been way back.
I'm sure we did back in the day, yeah.
Okay. So we got one more.
You got 3 more, but you'll never get them.
Oh, so these are like
Oh,
like
a little counter.
Trojans count as one.
Little counter.
Right.
Interior handoff.
Right, the Trojans count as 1, even though there's 2 schools. Spartans count as 1, even though it's 2 schools.
Okay.
Vikings count as 1, even though there's 2 schools.
Dang, is it heated down here? Feels good.
Third down for the night.
Third down and 1. Coach is leaving the box.
So
Up top.
The other one is Titans, Ottawa Glandorf.
Oh, yeah. That was a couple years ago.
Yep. And the other 2, Wilbur Wright.
Yeah, see, I figured it was one of the.
I should have got OG, though.
They were the pilots. And then Fairborn, the Flyers.
That
Probably back in the day.
That OG game was probably the most excited I've ever been at a high school football game. It was such a great game.
Yep.
And that was Tyler Wilson.
Yeah, and that's, Mitchell intercepted. They were going to go in and score to take a lead late in the 4th, and Mitchell intercepted and went back 103, 102, something like that.
Yep.
I mean, pandemonium. Absolutely crazy.
Yep.
And there's a good crowd here tonight, but compared to what was there that night,
Well, I think next week you're going to see, should see a big crowd next week. Speaking of pandemonium.
first down. 2:33 and counting.
So here's a question for you. They got a pretty good kicker. You
No.
gonna kick
No.
a field goal to get on the board to remove the goose egg?
Oh, dude, they have a good.
Yeah,
I think you do.
I think so too.
Now, will they? No.
You don't think they will? To try to get the goose egg off the
I
board?
think they should.
Until we find a song that we used to play. 23.
Oh, late flag.
6 on the
I
tag.
think we're going to have a hold. Oh,
Face
face
mask.
mask. Oh, that's
5-yarder.
for all you NBA fans out there. Celtics
All 7 of you.
I was gonna say that.
are up 75-62
Celtics are good at home, aren't they?
at the half. It's
75 at the half. Come on.
They scored 34 in the first quarter and 41 in the second.
Come on.
Well, you can't play defense in the NBA anymore. It's literally illegal.
Literally.
Literally. Well, double handoff again.
A little fake thing. That's Kaiser.
I didn't say that, man.
All the way down to
I mean,
5.
seriously, you teach help
10.
side defense at the youth all the way up through, and then in the NBA it's illegal.
They're putting Hawkgren back in.
No, we got all kinds of
I think
problems.
we're going to have to call a timeout.
52 seconds to go.
If you touch anybody in the NBA anymore, it's a foul.
Yeah.
So you can't play help side defense. You can't guard. You can't be physical, like play good physical defense. Michael Jordan would have averaged, I'm going to go out and say, 55 a game in today's NBA.
Really?
No help side, and every touch is a foul. He would have shot 35 free throws a game.
Yeah. We shot a lot anyways.
Yeah.
Different game, though.
Can't
Different
watch
game
it.
back then.
Can't watch it.
But
I
you know
try.
what the best part is?
I watch the officials.
The
I told you that.
Lakers are 0-4.
I love it.
It's fantastic.
They're terrible.
You know, the old NBA basketball, it's fantastic. LA Lakers are 0-4. It's fantastic. And high school boys basketball started today. First official day of practice in the state of Ohio.
That's right.
45 seconds to go and running. They're going to try a little pop pass. And he's going to get down to about the 9-yard line, and they are going to call timeout.
Yes, they are.
You know, and this is where, this is a tough situation because they still have their varsity offense in.
Yep.
And you want a team to stop running the score up, but then you're keeping guys in.
Right.
And that's – you need to take the opportunity to put younger guys in. Last game of the year, not for you.
Take a delay game, do whatever. Get out of here. This is done. One more play.
Let that clock run and go home, wouldn't you? I know you want to score, but 37 seconds to go.
Just lay down, let him score, and then put rim ball back in for an 80-yard touchdown pass.
Press box is a little salty about it.
Yep.
I just think it's
I think it's Bush.
– I do too.
It's Bush.
I mean, you don't want people to run the score up, and we want to talk about sportsmanship. This is the other side of that. And we saw it this year. Our coaches have been fantastic about winning with class. You don't want them to run it up. Don't do this.
30 seconds and running. Pop pass. Kaiser. Not going to make it. Let's see if they call another one. 20 seconds. He looked at the clock.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
I don't think they're going to, Coach.
You just need to come off the field.
There you go.
10 seconds. That's going to be it. 49-0 is your final tonight. And it was all dogs from the opening kick. Blake took one back 99.
Yep.
And that was all she wrote.
Now it's time to watch the scoreboard and
let's check that real quick.
see how it goes. See who's
Preble was up 26-14 after 3 last I looked.
Yep. Let's see what I get here.
We gotta leave these here. I don't think so. Celebration.
I'm looking. 26-21, fourth quarter.
Oh man. Where are they at?
It's got to be Greenview.
They're at Greenview.
It's got to be.
Can we get there?
5-point game.
Don't pass on that.
Oh man. I bet that's a heck of a football game, to be honest with you.
Well, anything else to add, guys?
No,
Nope.
that's it. Look, we will do a playoff preview for our next opponent, whoever that may be. We play the winner of the Preble Shawnee Greenview game, as we just said. Shawnee upsetting them right now, 26-21, with in the fourth quarter.
Hold on a second. Coach Lane seems to be doing something here.
With Coach Pierce, yes.
Something's being announced.
Ladies and gentlemen, with tonight's win, Coach Pierce has tied the immortal Watt Farrar.
Wow.
So, Coach Pierce, with that win tonight, just tied Watt Farrar with the most victories in Milton Union football. So, with a win next week, you become the all-time winningest coach in Milton
MU
Union
history.
in MU history. So, congratulations to Coach Pierce and the staff. as always, had them prepared, and they played well. So, again, we'll have a playoff preview, whoever that opponent may be. You can check the score. When you see this, you can check the score because we'll know by the time you see this. So,
All right, guys. For the coach, Andy Grudich, and Coach Rusty Berner, I'm Brett Barnes, again from the stadium. 49-0 Dogs. We hope to see you next week.
have a good weekend.